turn straight to gotta be back to the Now we wait for everyone. Thank you so much. I heard about this. I heard about this. That's why with my name still like really wrong.
About 30 seconds here. Everybody grab a seat. Hey, give it up for Most Improved 2021, J.D. Baker!
One of the most handsome people I've ever had. Articulate, well-spoken.
JD. Photo with Jim. Get a photo up here.
Danny, quick picture.
Next up.
Congrats, brother.
Where's the Bitcoin?
Alright, y'all, hold on. This is a special award. As you all know, we need to do something special for the MVP of the year. The year? The year. The MVP of the year. Last year, we tried to give Landon some Bitcoin. He refused and took USD instead. Biggest mistake of his life. Because it actually had 2.5 times in the next 3 months. Anyway, instead of Bitcoin, we thought something a little more tailored to Mr. Dion Velasquez was appropriate. Dion and his brothers are huge fans of F1 racing. And we got him and his brothers passes, paddock passes to the Britain. Oh, my friend. Best possible gift I could do. We thought about a Rolex, we thought about this, and we went with this.
Man, it's amazing to be one of Dion's brothers.
That's an $18,000 value, my friends. Congratulations, Dion. It's gonna be fun, dude. I know, I'm just trying to keep a secret for you. Alright.
Hey, while you're up here, Dion, if you don't mind, swing right back. Top closer for Q4, Dion Velasquez.
Dion Velasquez. All right, Dion might have to get up here a couple more times, but we'll see. Top Prime Team Q4. Team OC.
Matadors. Let's get Kobe and Furry. We'll go first.
Kobe
and
Furry,
Matt.
Get up here.
Furry and Matt in the front, please.
And all the OC Prime Team. Come on.
Oh.
All the OC Prime Team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, I wasn't
Matadors. Next up. Get back up here. MVP. Oh, you should stay up here, dude. You should stay up here.
Let's go, Beyond! Let's go!
Next up. The Anchor Award, Joe DeMarco! Get up here. Don't make me cry. My oldest friend.
Yeah, Joe!
The Anchor Award. So, to the person that holds things together, the person that everybody comes in around, somebody that has been more harnessed out than anybody else, Joe DeMarco. Great job, Joe. Next up, top prime, quarter four, Matt Ruja, get up here.
Very fitting that the picture we have of Matt is while he's knocking doors. Picture time, brother.
Next up, Impact Award, Landon Cornelius, give it up! From New Jersey to California, the whole way, let's go! One of the best guys in the business, one of my closest friends. What a sweetie. Don't make me cry. Let's give it up for Landon Cornelius.
And the most consistent, we get Matt Ruja back to the front, please. Man, this guy knocked more doors than anybody in this company this year. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Most consistent. Let's go.
Nice bro. Alright, next up. Miguel Moya, most referrals in 2021. Get up here. I've worked with Miguel longer than I've worked with anybody else here. Give it up for one more time for my guy Miguel Moya.
What about installs for teams on 4-4? Overall, 4-4 top installing team. Team Havoc out of New Jersey. Can I get Joe and Marv to the
Let's go, Marv! Welcome back. Marvin paid his dues here and then went and paid his dues somewhere else to get back here. So let's all give it up one more time for this group right here. Welcome back to the family, Marvin Hernandez. We love you. Let's see. Most recruits, Pablo. Pablo is not here. Boo. That's okay. He chose. Okay.
Impact Award, quarter four. Give it up for X.
X, Kim Bro. Give it up. Yeah. On the back. X. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. Next up, most improved class. Give it up for Gilbert. Puerto Rico, 3,000 plus miles. side. Give it up for Gilbert. Next up. Woo! 500, come on. Give it up for Jordan Marco, Erica Patrick, and Janie Baker. Big one. These are big ones. Half a megawatt, let's go!
Look what that.
One more time with a half a megawatt, let's go! 500 Gillies next up.
And I gotta say, Lando, that impact award we gave out, it would be befitting to just give it to half of Bob's leadership. So it was actually a co-impact award. Give it up for Brian Edwards' biggest impact.
Bring yours up here. Let's go. One more photo. Grab your thing. Get up here. See who's bigger. Dual impact award. The Bulls on parade. Give it up one more time for the Bulls on parade. Next up. This is it.
Don't forget. Give it up for all your 2021 awards.
Give it up one more time.
All right, guys. Hopefully everybody got a chance to grab some food and enjoy it. That was good, right? Anybody enjoy that? It was weird. Some good food. We promised a bunch of great big announcements at the gala, right? So far we've given out some awards, had some fun, heard Bo beatbox. It's been great. Now let's get into the actual meat of the gala. We do have some big announcements for you. And to go over the first one, and one of the most fun for sure, give it up for Mayor of Harness, the VP of your hearts, the future mayor of San Clemente, and the master of disaster, Bo Volcano. Give it up.
One more time for me. Let's go, bro! Yeah! Alright guys, so we've got some harness levels introducing this new year. It's gonna be so exciting. First up, we get the standard level, 12 installs in a quarter or 58 demos in a quarter. This is what's gonna get you. You're getting this gear right here, okay? This is the standard gear. It's not that great, okay? So next up, we got Sculptor, 15 installs in a quarter, 72 demos in a quarter. I mean, give me a break, guys. That's 5 installs a month. What does that get you? About to get that. About to get this. Got that harness backpack, the gear, the whole way. And guys, this is going all year, so it's going to be explosive. This stuff is stuff that you can identify with. Next time you guys come to these kind of meetings, you'll be able to see real, recognize real. You guys believe in that, right? Yeah! Real, recognize real. You're not even have to tell. These guys show up looking dapper. This is the Sculptor level.
Hey, Bo, quick question.
Shoot.
Are there cash bonuses tied to these?
Oh yeah, lots of them.
Okay, thanks.
Yet to be distributed, but as of right now, the elite level, 20 installs in a quarter, 96 demos in a quarter gets you. Same thing. Slide needs to be updated. Same thing. I got my last slide. I believe there's a a jacket and sensei inside of here. Microphone up. Legend, 25 installs in the quarter, 120 demos in the quarter. Get you. Look at the watch, the Air Max, the whole 9 yards. This is the real deal. Imagine walking in here with some of these Air Max in the inside seat. Come on. Come on. And what's the only last level? So we have a legend level. What if you're an absolute 365 every day of the year legend? 25 installs every quarter, 120 demos every quarter. What do you think you get? Probably something dope. Oh, let's go! Rolex and dream trip, $10,000 anywhere in the world you guys want to go. Let's go! You see your significant other anywhere in the world. Go! Let's go! Next up, guys, this is something that Martin and Joe are going to give away. This is a harness ski day with me down in Dana Point, ripping jet skis, the harness jet skis. It's going to be given out by Marvin and Joe. Bring those guys up here one more time.
Yeah, Mark, yeah, Joe!
Say so.
Who's ready? Everybody's ready? Let me hear everybody. Ready over here? Ready over here?
Let's go, Marv! Yeah!
7, 0,
Joe DeMarco!
9, 4.
094. We got a winner. You go tell him. He got it. He's a winner.
A whole day jet ski, 4 hours with myself, significant other, yep, at Dana Point. We're going to take you on the jet skis. It's going to be awesome.
Wait, you said a whole day. That's a half.
Joe DeMarco!
Joe, the day is always helpful.
All right, thank you very much.
Give it up. Great job, guys. Can't wait to see you guys in Dana Point Harbor. Next slide. With that, let me introduce the one, the only, one of my best friends, and one of the nice guys in the whole world. Guys, the reason that we're all here, myself included, to those of you guys who don't know him that well, he's one of the most high integrity, sweetest, and most honorable people I know. Please give it up for Dan Dunn.
We got some very important announcements to make. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Looking a little different tonight. For those of you who don't know me, I just have a special situation at home, so I try to keep myself COVID safe. Very, very appreciative of you guys still coming here to this event, no matter what. It's been awesome to see everybody. We're going to dive right in. So really quick, this first slide. Actually, thanks to Ryan Hartford, who's taking pictures right now. This sexy-looking half-H, futuristic-looking knife thing, right? Got cut off. Is something that he created a while ago. And when I first looked at it, I was like, is that a P without a top? That's weird. But anyway, it's growing on us. Obviously, it's become our logo. We love it. Harness has come a long way since its beginnings. We're going to celebrate 5 years as a company in April, so that's going to be exciting. We'll have another little party in April. And we are entering a new phase as a company tonight. It's very exciting. We have some things coming to you in the next hour that we've never done before, and it really is the next level of a business, especially in the solar industry. I'm extremely excited about it. We've worked really hard on things behind the scenes, and we have a lot of work to do. So tonight's going to all be about celebrating the past, as we have just done, and this next segment is going to move us into the future. I want to bring up a gentleman named, next slide. Actually, I can do the slides, can't I? I'll go ahead. I got it. Mr. Eric Larson, come to the front, please. All right, as everybody notices, probably, if you drove up and you saw the center, this is a wedding venue. It also does events, but most of the events that happen here are weddings. And it's by no accident that we are holding this event here, because we actually do have a sort of a wedding happening tonight. It actually already did happen. Some people got the leaked out news, but as of tonight, and this has already been made public on Google if you want to research it, we are announcing that Harness has acquired Larson Solar for $2.5 million. That went off very well.
I'm excited.
Eric, you're my hero! Eric is excited because he's built up a company that has amazing bones, great people. They've done some amazing stuff for us and others. And there's one of your buttons, my friend. And I saw what we were doing together, and I thought we would be much, much stronger together. He agreed. It wasn't that simple, but we just kept getting together on it and making sure we feel each other out. And we have now in-house installs going on in California. So everything that Larson has done since January 1st is actually counting towards Harness's bottom line and also just our general year-to-date installs when we come back to this event next year. So that's super exciting. The reason you saw those trucks wrapped out there is because those are now our installed trucks. Those will be showing up at your installs, and we will continue to wrap them extremely sexily.
Yeah. Sexy.
They're very nice. So I want to, without further ado, I want to give time over to Eric after we play a short video. He's going to just intro why he decided to move in this direction. So about 3 minutes long. Here we go.
We love you, Eric!
I'm Eric Larson, the CEO and owner of formerly Larson, the current COO of Harness Power. Our core principles of Larson has been LAR, which is love, appreciation, and respect. And that's what we really stand by. It's something that we always remind each other, hey, respect, get out there on time, do your job, clean up after yourself. It's kind of this constant theme that we really just try to have that love, appreciation, and respect in everything that we do. I've been in solar for about 10 years now, and in door-to-door for about 15 years. I started Larson Solar because I saw in the solar industry the need for good installers. I had worked as a dealer, a salesperson for years prior, and there was just constant fall through. Yeah, a big thing wasn't even necessarily that there were issues, it was they didn't care. Issues would come up with past companies and they would just let it fall through and then blame us and blame the customer and be upset with them. And we were always left picking up the pieces for the installers. As an installation company, we do have mistakes. Mistakes happen. We have a lot of people, a lot of moving parts, things that happen, but our difference is that when a mistake happens, we take care of the customer, we come in, our goal is to be the white knight, to take care of them, so people aren't sitting there with a roof leak waiting for months for someone to get out there to assess it, to potentially fix it. I am just truly excited to be working with Harness, ultimately to be working with some of the best people in the industry, good people, good hearts, to actually share that same vision of really caring about the customer. Harness actually is honest with the customer, that you're not telling the customer it's going to overproduce, or that it can produce at nighttime or through the trees. We really pride ourselves here at Larson on our culture. We say say welcome to the dark side. We're behind the scenes, but we really take pride in what we do to make the whole project stand out. And so yeah, I have my Darth Vader mask, I have a welcome to the Empire sign in my office. Ade, he has Thor's hammer. It's kind of he's kind of the hammer here. He's our tough love. Make sure things actually get done. Kyle has the Infinity Gauntlet with the snap of his finger to make things happen. And ultimately, we're going to be doing this together, and with installations, operations, we need to figure out ways to make things better, and on our side, we want to see how the customers can actually see it as well. We're really excited to be working together with Harness and help pick up some of those pieces where other installers have really dropped the ball. I believe together, we can make it something great.
Yeah! Let's go!
I'm sorry, I'm just like a long time coming. So excited. I try to not cry. But I love you guys. Yeah, you can ask my wife. It's hard to put into words being truly excited and being a little sad at the same time, right? And the best analogy that I could come up with that I told Dan was I feel like it's like my daughter. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I just imagine at her wedding being sad that I'm giving her away, but being very excited for her and all the potential and everything that she'll be able to have together with a new name, with everything. And I feel that the same way here with Harness. I just, again, I'm very excited. I know that this is the next step for us at Larson, and I believe together, like I said in the video, that we can create something amazing. So I have a couple slides. I don't know where the clicker thing is. So I was just going to chat a little bit, and then we have a little bit of awards from our side of the fence, which will now be combined. I'm excited. Next summit will just be one. I'm like hiding back there. People are like, "We love you, Larson." I'm like, I'm not Larson anymore. Like, I can't tell you. Like everyone has been saying everything. It's been cooking. It's just been very, very exciting. So, it's just gonna. All right. So with the marriage, obviously, when two people get married, you have a goal, right? Of creating something great. One of my favorite quotes is from Mr. Lawrence, the Iron Cowboy. He said, "Choose your destination and accept your path. Don't choose your path and then accept your destination," right? I think that we have this goal together to be one of the top 10 solar companies in the nation. Soon.
Let's go!
That's our goal.
Let's go!
The path may not be super easy and simple, but I am so grateful for any of you who have put deals through Larson. We're smaller, we're a little scrappier. You saw Ade and Kyle in there. There's just a few of us. But I'm just grateful for you guys that put your trust. I'm so grateful for Dan. Put his trust in us and what we have. We've been able to build something great. We did 80 installs in November. That's 4 times what our biggest month last year was. And a huge part is because of you guys.
Let's go!
We didn't have our systems blow up or anything, so we're doing all right. So, one of my favorite quotes is that the universe does not reward scale, it rewards consistency. Back a few years ago, about 7 years ago, I had a conversation with my late dad, love him very much, and I was really stressed, and I said, what should I do, Dad? Because he had a job that he just did for, 35 years, had a great pension, he left. When he passed away, he left my mom with $1 million, right? And he just cranked away every single day, just worked really hard. And I was just like, Dad, when am I going to find my career? Like, what am I going to do? And my dad just kind of shrugged his shoulders. He wasn't a man of many words, honestly. But he just said, it'll just happen how it's supposed to happen. And at that moment, I was like, I'm going to stop worrying about it. I'm just going to move forward and stop thinking about what is the next thing going to be, what's the next thing, just keep going, keep going. I've been in solar for almost 10 years now, and I'm just gonna keep going, keep moving forward, keep doing what we can. And so that's what I've been doing, right? Keeping the move forward. So just want to share that with you guys. Ultimately, it's kind of when I played football, my coach always said, put your head down and run, right? Because as soon as you stop to say, hey, where should I go? You're gonna get taken down. You just gotta go, right? So for sales, everyone that we have here, this is something amazing. Harness is amazing. I wish 7 years ago I was in your guys' seats. I wish I could have just moved forward with something amazing and great at that time. We have something together. If we put our heads down and we just move forward, we're gonna have something great.
Let's go.
Right? If you have hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in your bank account, don't stop and like, look, just go. You got nothing, just go. Just keep moving forward, guys. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the dark side, right? You saw in the video, I have welcome to the dark side when you come in our office. I actually just recently put that up there as soon as the acquisition went through a couple weeks ago. I was like, you know what, guys? Because I was at Larson, we had sales and operations, right? And I come from door-to-door sales. And so I was running a little bit of that. Dan was like, no, we want you to focus on operations. Let's make it even better than what it is right now. So I'm so excited to really just hone in, focus. We're going to be our own entity, and we're going to take pride in who we are, the dark side, right? So everyone, everything has their light and dark side, right? The light cannot exist without the dark side, right? And I'm not saying that us in operations, we're dark and dreary, sad people. Just that we embrace what we are, and we love it. We take pride in what we do, and we can't do it without you guys here in the sales arena. So very grateful for you. Big thing is just really creating a team together, right? I just want to say, because in the past you guys had different installers, right? You'll still have a little bit of that, but now being on the same team, if we falter, right? If you're on a basketball team and one of your teammates falls down or something like that, you're probably not going to run over and say, you're an idiot, you suck, do you even know how to play basketball, right? Give us a little bit of love. We falter, we fall down, right? I talked about the path, it might be a little bumpy, but come to us. Say, what can we do to make this better, Eric? What can we do, Kyle, Ade? We together want to create something amazing, and I believe that with what Harness has and what we have, we can create something great. So,
yes!
All right, so we've got a couple awards over on our side. It looks like we have 2 of them. There is a third one somewhere, and then a fourth one that is going to be a new award. So the very first award is it? We got the Jedi Award here. So it literally says on here the Jedi Award. So we are a little bit nerds. It's mostly me. I tell everyone, hey, we like Star Wars here, but there's a lot of good analogies to real life. Anyway, Jedi Award is someone in Larson that has helped build the company for the past few years. We wouldn't be able to do it. We would not be where we're at without this guy. It's been the backbone of everything. I'm very excited for this growth. Andrew Gittins. Alright, next award, we have dubbed the Trooper Award. This is another person that I had worked with, have worked with for years, about 4 years now. When I branched off and started Larson, I was kind of doing everything. I was running my own installs, my own permits into the cities, and cashing money to buy equipment and everything like that. And I brought on this guy and said, hey, I need someone to help me out. He was the very first one. He is one of the most reliable, best guys. It's George Berry.
Go, George! Go, George! Woohoo!
buddy. Here. Sweet. All right, last one is, if we have it, if not, I'll jump to the very last one. Oh, we have something. So, all right, perfect. We will have this here in a minute, so it's a gold box. Very nice. We dubbed it the Prodigy Award, someone I'm very excited for with Larson, who has just taken initiative. He just said, you know what? I'm jumping into project manager. I'm just going to start coming at 6 o'clock in the morning so I can meet with the installers so that I can work hard. He comes in at 6 o'clock in the morning, leaves at 6, 7 o'clock at night, just like freaking busted his ass. I love this guy. I'm very excited. He's a prodigy, right? He's getting there. And that's Joaquin Malta. So, very last award. This is, I guess, going to be kind of one of our first combined awards. Check it out. It's plugged into a battery backup there. Move if you want. So, it's Tony Stark, right? You guys know proof that Tony Stark has a partner, right? I wanted to create a combined award. Someone, and this actually came from some of my project managers. They said, hey, I think this will be a really good thing. I was like, this is a great idea. So I brought it to these guys and I'm like, sure, let's do it. It's cheesy, but it's good. So, Ironheart Award will be every quarter a sales rep. Someone in sales that really embodies, it just kind of flickers, it's pretty cool. So, that wants to be that team player, that helps us on the operations side and goes above and beyond to help us out. The guys that go out, take Gatorades to the installer, say, hey, let me buy you lunch. They get up on the roof, they want to see what's going on. They're talking with our project managers, learning, seeing what they can do. Couple honorable mentions, and then I'll announce who it is, just to kind of show examples. Nikki Hess, she actually learned how to set up monitoring. And she would go to her customers' houses afterwards and set them up and walk them through it. And I thought that that was just phenomenal. She didn't just say, you guys suck. Kick us while we're down. She was like, I'll go do it. I'll help you out. We'll figure it out. So something like that. Xavier was a shout out. Someone that we would just say, hey, we can't get a hold of your customer. He's like, oh, I'll go right there. He'll like go over to his customer's house, he'll help us out, pass it along. So the person that was nominated, so I had all the ops in our office. I was just like, who do you feel like goes above and beyond and really just helps us out here? And this award goes out to someone. We actually had a customer call, start cursing out one of our people, was so upset at us, hung up the phone, and my person was Candace, I think it's who it was, she's just like, oh my gosh, you know, they hate us, right? So we call and talk to the sales rep, and she's like, you know what, I got it, you guys are totally fine. She calls the customer, they all call and apologize, and it was amazing. On top of that, she calls consistently and actually tries to understand, hey, what's happening in the process? What can we do? Let's work together. Let's make this great for everyone. This award for Ironheart, the very first one, goes to Leah Hager. Well, thanks, guys. Just want to say I believe that together we can create something amazing.
I love the energy, man. I don't know if I can match that. That's good stuff. I'm bringing it down now. This is like the slow song that comes on after the fast song. Okay, now we're going to keep it upbeat. Let's go to the next slide. That's up to me, actually. Check it out, guys. So here's what this means. What does this mean? We just made this announcement. It's all over Google as well, which I would love for everybody. Not during this event. If you want to, that's fine. But definitely by tonight or tomorrow to repost this on your social media. The articles are all over the internet. We got a publicist to post them on tons of stuff, including NBC, CBS, all kinds of stuff. So it's a big public announcement. I'd like you to repost it. The California installs are happening right now.
Let's go! Let's go!
Flying our freak flag in California. Next, as I'm sure you're wondering, when are we going to get to the other states? Well, we're going to get to New Jersey in February! It's going to take us just a little bit of time to get out to you guys, but we will be doing in-house harness installs in February. And then next, we go to Utah. We try to be realistic here. New Jersey's a doozy. They might take up a lot of our bandwidth, but we hope to get to Utah by March. That is our target. We like to hit targets, so we would love to be out there with these rugged wheels going through the snow, trying to get you guys what you need out there. And then finally is Puerto Rico right now. We got you, Puerto Rico. We'll get there. We'll get there. We don't know when we're going to get there. But we're going to get there. I'm sorry, I will not be specific with the date on Puerto Rico. It's a different market, different feel, but we will get there this year, obviously, prior to the end of the year, for sure. You're not going to have to wait too long. But those are our first 4 geographical areas, guys. And then we are definitely going to expand this year. We have our eyes on Texas. We have our eyes on other states. We are going to get into those other states only when it makes sense. And you guys have heard me say this before. It doesn't serve you or the company to just grow for growth's sake. You don't want to just get into a bunch of states to look good, feel good. Oh yeah, we're in 20 states. That's the dumbest thing you can do in business. Spread yourself thin.
Yeah, tell him, Dan.
Hurt the people in the business while you're trying to bring on new people. You're just going after, it's a rabbit hole. So we're not going to do that, guys. We're going to be strong where we are. Right now in California, we have 7 offices, I believe. We want 15 before the end of the year. In Utah, we want 3 offices for sure. In Jersey, we want 3 offices. So we're going to go deeper where we are. And then we're going to obviously expand to other states. Yes, that includes you, growth team, helping us out. So for the first time, I want to invite you up to the front of the room, Bo and Owen and Eric again, and introduce you guys to for the first time, new principals in the company, actual business partners. Owen and Bo have been VPs for long enough. And Eric, of course, through this acquisition, also became a chief officer in the company.
Don't tell me that's all you got. Let's go! It's been a long time coming. Let's go!
Well, it's been a long time. Everybody can learn a beautiful lesson from Bo. When Bo came into business, it didn't take him more than a month to say, you know what I want most is I want partnership. He's the only one that's ever said that to me. Now, I'm not saying that if anybody else said that to me, they would have gotten partnership. But I'm telling you to be audacious. Because it's that kind of mindset when you can just boldly walk up to the owner of the company and say, I want partnership.
Let's go!
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's amazing. And he got it. Now, again, he got it not because he just asked. He got it through his actions. So, there will be 2 CSOs, not to confuse, but Chief Sales Officer, Chief Strategy Officer. It's very descriptive of what they do actually for us right now. I'm the Chief Executive Officer, and then Eric will be over operations. So this is the first look at the new structure. We also have a bunch of promotions that happened recently. I want to just highlight really quick. Q4, Landon Everson got promoted to DM in San Diego.
Dusty Nessel represent!
Awesome, man. Love having you. Landon's such a great guy to have on the team. 2 brothers from another mother and Dusty Nessel.
Let's go, Nessel!
They do look related. John and Jason in Fresno.
Let's go!
Gilbert Acosta, now an official manager in Puerto Rico. He definitely earned that
Get
fame.
up, Gilbert!
And a beautiful announcement, Andrew Gittins from Larson becomes the DM in Empire with J.D. Baker. We got Mig Moya. Nobody really, I like calling him Mig Moya. It's a beautiful way to go with his name. Mig Moya, now, is he a DM in New Jersey? Wow. We're just rolling that out like that?
I guess. Let's run it. Let's go, Miguel.
We're just rolling that out like that. Okay. I think we still need to have a conversation tomorrow, but okay. All right. That's awesome. Surprise. Casey Gutierrez, Prime Manager in Fresno. Love Casey. And Matt Santos, Prime Manager in Empire. That was the top Prime Manager in December. Beautiful, beautiful job. Okay, we also have some interesting news. Look at this. Look at this. Landon Cornelius is going to be the regional of Prime. Let's go! The regional of Prime. Okay, get up.
Turn that shit up.
I just want to Landon has knocked more doors than anyone in this room, like I guarantee. Except me. But that's okay. I'll count. Landon Cornelius is going to bring his absolute beast mentality to Prime. So he's going to be working with your leaders. If you're in Prime, he's going to be working with your managers to up their game, and he's going to be in your meetings, in your business.
Let's go, Lando!
Making it better.
Let's go, Lando!
So excited for this meeting. Now, what does that mean? That means somebody has to take on the beautiful task of leading Bop. And Hunter, what a gentleman.
Let's go, Hunter! Turn that shit up!
Hunter, I wanted to say this really quick. Hunter has many, many talents, and he has a deep, deep experience in leadership. He is doing us a massive favor by stepping in where big shoes need to be filled, and is basically just doing what's best for the business. He is, I think we're more than fortunate to have him in this specific position at this time. He has done this before. He's going to do it again, and he's going to build something very, very beautiful beyond Bop, even so. Thank you so much for accepting the
Let's
position.
go!
Good year. It's gonna be a great year. Okay. We also have some new people that you haven't seen before here, and maybe some old ones. So Cassie Deal is actually sitting outside at my table, table number 1. I want to recognize her. She's our new financial controller.
Yes.
Nobody knows what that means. Nobody knows what a controller is. This was the position that Bo was the most scared of. He's like, she scares me. Now, this is actually an extremely important position for our company at this time. It's basically the person that looks at all the finances and controls how they go and makes sure that we're making the right decisions from that perspective so we protect the company and the success and the health of it. So, extremely excited to have her. She comes with a deep resume. She worked at Infinity for a long time. She's worked at a startup for the last year, over a year. And she's amazing. So, extremely excited to have her. Sherma Pasha is now promoted to Director of HR.
Let's go, Sherma!
Sherma. Such a great. Let's go, Sherma. She was already doing the job, so we just made it official. She's going to be developing her role a lot more. Ade was already with Larson. He's the VP of Field Ops. I just want to introduce him. It's not a promotion. It's a straight across. He was already the man. So he's just now the man at Harness. We've got Kyle over here who was already the man as well, VP of Experience.
Let's go, Kyle!
Put a little asterisk here. Might be kind of a strange title for you, but it's really about being the center of experience. So he wants to make the best experience possible for you guys internally and our customers. That is his whole role. And then Brady Anderson.
Yeah.
Who's here tonight? Brady Anderson is coming to us with a deep, deep resume. Owned his own solar company, sold it, worked at Solar City with me. Just a fantastic person that's going to be charging us into the future as the VP of Development. Business development is a very important role. It's basically using all of his connections he's already made in the industry to make sure we maximize our opportunities as a business. So it's something that I can't do all the time. We do a little bit here and there as CEOs. We do a little bit here and there as COOs. He's going to be doing it full time and making this thing fly. So Brady, so glad to have you, man.
Yeah, Brady!
Okay. All of this announcement comes with some changes. So if you're in California, you've been selling Larson, you've been probably pretty annoyed by some things. You've been annoyed by some adders that just kind of pop up. So the average California base pay has been about $2.80 a watt. And then you got a fixed adder on top of that. And then you got, it's just like 14 cents on average. And then you got permit fees, and then you got concert finance adder. So it's been a little gnarly, we'll admit. And what we're going to do is get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
Cut it out. We'll cut it out tonight. The average base for harness installs in 2022 will be $285, but with none of that. So effectively, you were seeing things around $311, over $3, and we're going to take it back down. Okay?
Let's go!
Now, what this looks like is even better. We're going to get rid of the $1,000 fixed adder, the permanent engineering stamp adder, the cement tile adder, the concert finance adder, and any D-rate adders.
Yes, like that, let's go!
Less is more, for sure, in this department. So if you do the math, $319 in that scenario would now equal $285. That's a savings. That's a raise of $2,380 per job. That's something to shout about. Let's go! That's just more money in the pocket. That's good stuff for you guys. We got some more good stuff coming. So, by the way, I will say, if you're Utah and if you're New Jersey, expect the same treatment, okay? That's coming to you. It's coming to you soon. We got some adders to eliminate, and we got some prices to drop, which is obviously in your favor.
Let's go.
We have a problem, though. Our CRM does suck. So the solution is we're building a new one.
Let's go!
It does take time, and so we want to ask you guys for two things. Forgiveness for having a CRM that sucks, and acceptance of the next 3 to 4 months as we build a new one. So in the interim, we have to have kind of a bridge solution. And the bridge is still base, as much as we have a love-hate relationship. The information should be in there so you can follow along. But we're going to be relying heavily, of course, on both that and Kyle and his team to fill in the gaps until we get our CRM custom built, which we are doing. It's going to be a nice undertaking. I'm spearheading that with Kyle and Eric. And also we're getting help from Nate, the Source Perry, and Andrew Perry. Fun. So when we have this next year, we're going to have such a beautiful data integritous system where you won't be guessing who's doing what. If you're doing this, it's been messy, and I appreciate. It's crazy that Harness has operated this way with a little bit of a dysfunctional database and CRM and got to this point. That's what's so cool about you guys. That's what's so special about us. So we can do anything. Let's move on. Look at that. There should be a screenshot here of a new site.
I like that thought. Yeah!
So guys, we've been working on the Harness app for a while. And the Harness app will be a beautiful little black app on your phone with the white H on it. Nice and simple and classy. And when you open up this app, it will show you actual statistics that will be correct. They're pulling from all the different databases. And it will continue to be improved in the visual. I'm a big aesthetic person. We're going to make this more and more beautiful. But for now, it's got some really key information to just be able to track at any point who's doing what. And if you're in first, second, third, or what place. It's a beautiful thing that we should have had already, but we now have, and we're grateful for it. Thank you for spearheading that, Nate Perry.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, Empire.
Yep. So that's just going to get better. You can actually go back if you like. Thank you so much for showing that. And I do want to give it up here really quick for Give Power. Got a lot of things I'm just going to keep zooming through. You guys, we did so much this year. We had a Give Power month, and we had people dedicate 5% of their income that month to helping coastal Kenya and other parts of the world that have brackish water that kills people, makes them super sick. It's just not good. So Give Power is a charity, if you don't know, that basically builds desalination plants using solar power in coastal areas, where the water can just be pushed in from the ocean and turn out nice and fresh. Give Power Month was so successful, we had top contributors, myself, Bo and Owen, as the top contributors. We want to lead by example, but Joe, Hunter, and Ken were the top 3 contributors that are non-executives, and we want to give it up for those guys. They were so generous. Joe, you're a gem. Hunter, you're amazing. And Ken Bedford, Ken Bedford is one of those guys that you don't hear about a lot, and he's out there just being consistent as heck. He was super generous with his donations. What these guys did on this screen, plus everybody else, as you know, every time we install an account, we give money to Give Power, every time, no matter what. So how much do you think we gave them this year? A big 50 G's! Big accomplishment for us, guys. The most we've ever given them, I think, was $28,000, something to that range last year, or the year before, 2020. So 2021, we had $50,000 donated to Give Power. What does that mean, Alina? What does that actually mean?
A lot of people are helping.
For $20, it's one person that drinks for 20 years, right? Clean water. For $20. So do the math. It's a lot of people. 250 people? There you go. 250 people changed their lives, guys. You guys changed their lives. Thank you so much. It's a lot of money. I wanted to highlight one of the programs that we've had going behind the scenes. Some of you guys are just on there every single morning. It's inspiring. I watch it. I watch Owen get on there. I watch X get on there. I watch Ryan get on there. There's a bunch of you that are on this. It's a group me, guys. So if you don't know about HarmFit, it's basically just a community within the business that is a collective of people that are passionate about fitness, health, good food, dietary restrictions included, and have great ideas. And just, it's not pretentious. It's not a place you go and get judged. It's like the coolest gym you'll ever go to. So I love how you guys have participated in that. If you guys want to get in on that and just kind of feel some of the inspiration that's happening behind the scenes, just ask Owen to add you to the thread, or anybody else that's on the thread. There's quite a few on there. And be a part of it. It's the best. It is the best. John Bullock actually said something that hit me hard the other day. I know it's not super unique, something you made up, but it was a beautiful thing you said. It was health is wealth. And it was the simplest thing that really struck me that day. The best wealth we have is health. So make sure everybody stays healthy. And this is a better way to do it. Big Kid Talk. Okay, so.
Yeah, we have to say 2,500 people.
I thought that sounded small.
Sorry about that.
2,500 people.
2,500 people get clean water for 20
That sounds a little better. I like the sound of that. That's crazy. There's about 160, 70 of us here tonight that could make it. I mean, that's so many more rooms of this, many people that their lives are changed. Like, they will not drink dirty water anymore because of us. That's an insane thought. That's so cool. All right, quick hit talk really quick, guys. ABT just purchased SunPro for $825 million. SunPro is a company that's similar to ours. They do their own installations. Oh, I can say that now. They've been doing it for years, though. So they built up a really nice clientele list. Nothing crazy, though. They're not like the biggest company in the world or in the solar industry, but they were purchased for a very nice sum by ADT, the security company. It's very interesting. Another thing that happened, you might have seen, Blue Raven got purchased by SunPower for $165 million. Big difference between that number and this number. This is the big kid talk I want to have with you guys right now. So, first of all, is bigger better? I mentioned this earlier. No, it's not. Being big for big's sake is a stupid idea. If you're bigger because it's a natural outcropping of you just being a good company that people are attracted to and it just naturally grows, then that's a good thing. That feels good. If you're big because of that, That's an organic process that just is, it's a beautiful thing. But a lot of people in the solar industry, a lot of owners make stupid decisions because they're going after profits more than anything. I'll just say it out loud. And they just grow too quickly. We've all been there. I think we've all worked for companies that grow too quickly. So we don't want to do that. We want to protect ourselves. And we don't want to get bigger just to get bigger. But we will become bigger by a natural outcropping of our awesomeness. So what can kill the dream of getting bigger and becoming one of these companies that potentially is acquired on some future date by a larger partner? What can kill that dream or that idea? And I'm leveling this idea for the first time in public in front of you, but I want to just talk about what kills dreams in general, and then that specific one. Bad actors, meaning people doing stupid things in the business. We won't tolerate it. We've had to take a hard stance against it this year in several occasions, so we want to make sure we protect the company by not having one of us going rogue and doing stupid things with customers. Bad profits, meaning we need to be healthy as a company to make sure we continue to have events like this, to make sure we continue to serve you with products and software and all kinds of fun incentives and awards, and we can all just have the best time ever. And bad mojo, which is essentially just negative energy that's coming our way. It's exactly what Eric was saying. We're a team. We're the same team. So we're not going to come after operations and say, you guys are incompetent, you suck, all those kind of insults. That doesn't help anyone. Even if you feel horrible because they messed up, you can come at them with some love and appreciation, knowing they want to do a good job, they just messed up. As we all do. Salespeople mess up all the time. We are not perfect. So, working on the same team, let's keep a good mojo. How are we going to get there? And by there, I mean becoming one of the top 10 companies in the US, residential installers, and becoming a company worthy of another marriage in the future. Okay? We need to do 10,000 installs in 3 years. That's what we're going to do. Okay? 10,000 installs. Now, what did we do this year? We did 1,000. We did a tenth of that. But we have 3 years, and with persistent growth over time, we get there. We do 2,200 this year.
Let's go!
We more than double this year. I'm not just throwing out numbers. These are very calculated numbers that we are going to hit. 2,200 this year. Now, we want to do more than just a number of installs. We want our culture and people to be on point. We want vertical integration, which we're doing, obviously, a proprietary software and processes. We want diversification with doing commercial and residential. Roofing, obviously, in-house, as we have. Quality results, speed and quality of response when things go wrong. How does the company respond? And branding, making sure that our brand is out there and is just awesome. And this comes into the concept and the brand and the marketing strategy of winning the day. You've heard it over and over. This is what we're going to be touting all year long. And we're going to put it out there to the public, and they're going to win their day. When they go solar, it's going to be on our welcome packets. We're going to redesign those. It's going to be on our shirts. It's going to be everywhere. Because we want people to feel, and I'll show this on a slide very quickly, that they are on the side of the undefeated champion of the universe, which is the sun.
Yeah.
The sun has been around for billions of years. We are on the side, the right side, of the sun. It's an incredible place to be. Incredible position. We want people to literally win the day by harnessing the power of the sun on the rooftop. You do that every day, guys. Okay? Every day. Now, to get there, you are not an island. It's very important to understand that everybody in the chain is important equally. Salespeople are not more important than installers. Permit runners are not less important than salespeople. Engineers, designers, we're all important to the process, because if any of us screw up, it shows that the process falls apart and the customer has a horrible experience, and so do we. But if we all look at each other with that equality and that importance, we know that we're not an island. Everything we do affects each other. We will win the day. It's extremely important for us to all be on the same page about this, and I will go over this on a Zoom call in the future with everybody in the company, how you fit into this process. You need to know why the permit runner is important. You need to know what they do. You need to know on the back end what Ade is doing to organize installations, make sure the calendar is full and optimized. You need to know All these things, all the processes and all the pieces that fit together to deliver that great result where you don't have to bat an eye and you have a customer saying, thank you, online, instead of, no thank you, you sucked. We don't want that. We want to minimize that as much as possible, guys. So you are not an island, and this is going to be our clarion call. We're going to sprint to PTO, not to install. We want to sprint to PTO. Okay? Now, I said this privately about a month ago, and now other CEOs are starting to say it. Very interesting. We've got some bugs in the business. But this is something that we came up as a need in the industry, right? Nobody's sprinting to PTO. They're just sprinting to get their money because they get paid at install. It's a stupid thing for the customer. It doesn't work well. It's giving the industry a bad name. And by the way, more than any of that, it's unethical towards the customer. It's not good golden rule behavior. So we need to find a way to sprint to PTO. It's not going to happen on Monday, guys, okay? The process isn't there yet. We're going to work on it over and over and over and over and over this year to get this dialed in. I promise you, okay? This is what we're going to do. This is a huge initiative. Sprint to PTO. We also have Fresno doing some cool stuff right now with long selfie sticks. We want your site surveys to be done by you guys. And why do we want this to be tasked to you? Well, you could see it as an extra thing to do, but you could also see it as a shaving off of 3 to 5 days. Yeah. Right? So if you can do this quick little site survey with a long selfie stick, getting on the roof. You're not getting on the roof, you're using the stick to get up there, take some pictures. You're putting it up in the attic to take some pictures. And then you're taking some basic pictures of basic things. We are using an app called Company Cam, and it integrates into a CRM where we can approve these site surveys same day. We're going to continue to work on the process. And you will be good to go. We're going to move directly into engineering. I think that's exciting. Thank you. Ken had very enthusiastic clapping. That was very nice. Yeah, this is a very exciting thing, but it's just an example of one thing we're trying to do to make sure we can sprint to PTO. Another thing is 15-second designs. What? Yeah, 15 seconds. So there's a new software we're going to be implementing that gives you automated designs using AI that are done in 15 seconds. So this is going to be rolled out over the next month and should be live everywhere there's Larson. No longer Larson. Everywhere there's harness installs. And then, of course, as it comes to your state, we'll be using that same software. Finally, our secret weapon, guys, in this whole thing is competence. We have to have competence. What does that mean? We need to be smart about how we go about our business. And we want, on sales, we want competent installers. We want competent site surveyors, right? We want competent permit owners, etc. They want competent salespeople. Guess what? It's up to us. We got to make sure we are on our game. And competence means you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, you're detail-oriented. You tee things up for the perfection of the process, winning the day, everybody involved. That's what competence is, and that needs to be our company's secret weapon.
Let's go. Let's go.
So let's be competent together, guys. Finally, I already mentioned this. My last thing here, before I turn the time over to the man himself, Owen Santos. The sun is the undefeated champion of the universe. So guys, we're on the right side of history. Fossil fuels have only been burning as an industry, as a thing we do as humans for about 160 years. That's it. The sun has been burning for billions of years. And it is the lifeblood of our planet. It's been giving us kinetic energy as a human race and all living things on the planet for billions of years, guys. We're on the right side of history. We're on the right side of the sun. And we're on the right side of harness right now. Thank you so much.
Before we get into it, let's get one more. Brian and Landon, let's get up here. We got to get one more rapper. Brian and Landon. Hunty's in. Hunty's in. So yeah, one more raffle. You go, Hunty. What's a pizza? I might just want to this one myself.
big guy? New York side. 3, 2, 1, go. Where's the ticket? Here we go. Press on.
Little guy or the big guy? Little guy.
Little guy.
Little guy first.
All right, little guy. 777. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1.
Give me the pizza.
All right, the diesel.
Ooh, the big guy. Hope you have room in your trunk for this one. This is a uni. Everyone ready? We got our cards ready. This is gas-powered pizza oven. Parties at your house this summer. Here we go. 777. Woo! Woo! 0, 8, 5. What do we got? What do we got? Is that Casey? Oh, I don't know. We need a redraw. 777-085. Next. Let's go. We need some help getting this in the house. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sharina, let's go. All right. Oh, dude, you guys are let's have the bottoms open on that. Guys, with that, I would love the opportunity to just grab some attention for a few more minutes. How fun has this been so far? It's been rad, right? I appreciate everybody. Thank you for all the speakers, Dan, the updates, the reductions, the plans. It's gonna be amazing. Help me for 1 second introducing my business partner and one of my best friends in the whole world, the dude that implements at the highest level, our VP, our COO of operations, of execution. Give it up for Owen Stanton!
Let's stand up real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna be short, sweet, I promise. Everybody up? And now most of us are in sales in this room, some of us aren't, so for those of us that aren't used to shattering our comfort zone, I apologize in advance. But at least for everybody in sales, we're gonna do something weird on the count of 3, okay? I want you to actively stick your hands up in the air on the count of 3 and make the loudest freaking noise that you can. The weirdest lion roar type loudest noise that you can make. Whatever comes out, I want to hear it at the top of your lungs. And again, if you're not sales and not used to doing weird shit, I apologize in advance for doing weird shit tonight. So everybody on the count of 3, stick your hands up in the air and as loud as you can go. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. All right, sit down, really quick, let's go. Guys, I get to talk about the wave. I also get to talk about money. Who likes money? Yeah! Let's go! You guys remember that line? You know, the money doesn't solve everything. But there's a certain line from a certain movie where he says, I want you to solve your problems by getting rich. Yeah. Who can name the movie? It's not a bad philosophy. So let's talk about how to make a little bit more of it and how to actually take a little bit of ownership in what you guys do. This is how everybody wins, guys. Part of this marriage with Larson, the beautiful brainchild between Dan Dunn and Eric Larson, and what it's come together to give us, it's called the Wave. And it's where everybody wins. And what it means is you install panels and you earn a share, you earn an ownership stake in this company. You're not just selling for commission, you're selling for ownership in the company that you work at. You install panels, you earn shares. Dan talked about another marriage in the future. And I'll get to that in a second, but that next marriage in the future, it doesn't just benefit the 4 partners you saw up here on the slide. It benefits every single person in this room that has a share in this company. You install panels, you get ownership, and here comes a big, fat payday. Let's go! Let's go! Now, how big? We don't know. We'll get into that in a second, but that's going to be determined by every single person in this room. What about Prime? Is Prime here? We're not the first company, of course, to ever give shares for sales or for installs. But we are the first company to ever give shares for demos. Let's go! Set demos, earn shares. Everybody gets to own a piece of this beautiful fucking company. Let's go! Now you guys should all have a coin in front of you. I want you to grab that coin. Grab the coin, grab the coin. It's like crypto, except cooler. Grab the coin. Grab your coin, grab your coin. Now I want you to look left, and then I want you to look right. Somebody's coin that you see in their hand is going to be worth over $1 million when we have this event. I can't guarantee that legally, Dan, I got you. But I do genuinely believe that in my soul. Your coin is going to signify the value that you have in Harness. The ownership that you have in Harness. The beautiful thing about this coin is you get to determine how much this thing is worth over the next 3 to 4 years, or however long it takes us to get to this next marriage event that Dan was referring to. So look left, look right. There's a couple coins in here. I would promise you, in my opinion, my belief, that 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of these coins in this room is worth over $1 million. You get to determine whether you're holding that coin. The beauty of it is everybody else has to carry their weight as well. If just you goes after a beautiful evaluation of that coin, it's not going to work. We all have to do this together. We all win together. It's always more fun that way anyway. So there's 2 sides to this coin. And there's always going to be 2 sides to this story, guys. Unfortunately, there's going to be people in this room who even right now, they're like, I'm not going to take this coin thing very seriously. Doesn't sound that great. That person shouldn't take this coin thing very seriously because their coin probably isn't worth very much. But the people that do, guys, I promise you, there is something to taking this seriously with your coworkers, taking this seriously with your teammates, and understanding the opportunity that's in front of us. So there's 2 sides to this coin, and it's completely up to you, of course, which side you choose. Now, significant others, those of you who don't work at Harness, please raise your hands. A bunch of you in the room, I appreciate you guys coming. Give it up for these people one more time. The reason we wanted especially to roll this out tonight is we want to make sure that you guys understand, significant others, what your Harness employee that you're attached to is working towards. It's the value, of course, it's only to signify it, but it's the value of that coin. It's the value, potentially, a very, very large payday in the next couple of years. So I want you to understand that when your significant other is out late, working late, okay? when they're working late, when they're working on a Saturday, when they're doing things that none of your friends, significant others are doing. They're doing it for you. They're doing it for the people in this room, and they're doing it for the value of that coin, and they're doing it for a potential 6 to 7 figure payday in the next couple of years. So I want you guys to be very cognizant of why your significant other is willing to do things that nobody else is willing to do. And if they're not willing to do those things, I would give them a little kick in the ass, because they should be. Because this is real. You guys saw what just happened. We just bought a company for $2.5 million. If you think we don't know exactly where we're going, you're crazy. Where we're going is a $500 million valuation. Everybody in this room is going to get a piece of that valuation. If when this company gets acquired, everybody in this room is going to get a piece of that $500 million. That's the idea, guys. There's this interesting concept that nobody seems to go to war until somebody steps on their property. Well, I'm here to tell you today that opportunity is stepping on your property. This is the big one. The beautiful thing about something like this, in my opinion, is that there's always seasons in life, right? Have you guys ever looked back on some sort of chapter in your life that ended and been like, wow, that was fun? Or, wow, that sucked? Or, I can't believe that lasted that long? Or, I wish that would have lasted longer. We know how long this is going to last. And we know when it's starting. And that's right now. That kind of clarity is very rare in life. We know exactly what it's going to take to get there. We know when it started. It started January 1st. Anybody that sold a deal through Larson already in this year, or that installed a deal in Larson or through Larson already this year, has already earned shares in this company.
Let's go! Let's go!
So the opportunity to know an opportunity is beating down our door is pretty significant, guys. It's pretty rare. It's pretty special. So I would be very, very aware of that fact, and I wouldn't take it for granted. Let's talk about family real quick. Guys, my wife's pregnant. I'm having my first baby. Guys, everybody in this room had parents, right? I want to tell a quick story. When I was little, my parents always told me I could be anything that I could be. Who heard that when they were a kid? Most of the room, right? Anything I could be. They always told me to be happy, and I could be anything I could be. When I was about 14, and I was finally starting to realize who my parents were, God bless them, they tried their absolute best. But I realized at this point in their life, and it's changed since, thank God, but at this point in their life, when they were telling me still to this day, or to that day, that I could be anything that I could be, they weren't. And they weren't happy. And I felt lied to. Because at some point, your kids are going to find out who you are. Right? And if you never plan on having kids, that's okay. Your friends are going to find out who you are. Your parents are going to find out who you are. The people in your life that you care about the most will find out who you are. And the reason I go down this slightly serious road, very briefly, is because at that point, what happens is when you become who you are and you fully step into that, there's defining moments in your life. I've talked about this briefly before. And when the moment comes along, you either define the moment or the moment defines you. We have been gifted and blessed with a self-made defining moment. This company has created a defining moment for us. And it's this next 3 to 4 year run. These defining moments are going to make up who we are. And the people in our lives are going to find out about it. They're going to find out about it if you stepped up to the plate and did what you knew damn well you were capable of when you had the opportunity right in front of you. When opportunity stepped on your property. This is opportunity. And this is it stepping on your property. This is one of the most beautiful, lucrative, fun, intriguing, and entertaining professional opportunities that any of us will ever see in our lives. I'm not saying the very best. I don't know what's going to happen next. But I can promise you that this is big, this is beautiful, this is real, this is happening, and this is happening right now. The question is, what are you going to do about it? You gotta have gut-wrenching reasons, guys. If you plan on being massively successful in this space, if you plan on taking your coin and making it worth what you believe it should be worth, you've got to have gut-wrenching reasons. This is my gut-wrenching reason I just want to share with you guys today. I don't want to look my kid in the face and tell him that I didn't seize my day. That I didn't take my opportunity. That dad's not the hero that you thought he was. I want my kid to look in my eyes and listen to the story about what the hell dad did from 2022 to 2023 to 2024 to 2025 to however long the hell it takes. And I want it to be a story that's freaking legendary, that's passed down from my kids to generation because it changed my entire family for generations to come. I want to be a hero to my kid. And I want to be a hero to my wife, and I want to be a hero to every single person that I care about. A brief idea of your potential results, guys. You've reached the end full of happiness and fulfillment, realizing you left it all on the field, having spent the fullness of your talents, the best of your resources, and the greatest of your potential doing world-class work and leading a rare air life. You reach the end in rampant celebration for having the boldness of spirit to have regularly confronted your largest fears and realized your highest visions. You reach the end with the understanding that while your journey may not have always been a smooth one, whenever you got knocked down, you got back up and you never lost your smile. You reach the end and bask in the staggering glory of your achievements along with the rich value you have contributed to the lives of the people you were blessed to serve, influence, and raise. You reach the end as a true leader knowing that the great deeds you did will live in your family for generations and that your life will stand as the model of what's possible. You reach the end surrounded by teammates who call you a treasure, customers who say you are a hero, and loved ones that call you a legend. You reach the end knowing that you did what you said you would do. You kept your word. You became who you were born to be,